Hey, Reading Christian Fellowship, John Kraft. I just have to tell you, I was blown away by this past weekend. Blown away in a couple of ways. First, I never thought that I would preach an Easter sermon to a room with so many empty chairs. There were just two other people in the auditorium, Tom and Aaron Bryant, as we talked about Jesus. But we were able to focus on the life and the death and the resurrection of Jesus and the hope and the new life that we have because of it. But here's another reason that I was blown away is as I look back now and go online and look at Facebook and YouTube, we had over 1,700 views of our three services. That's incredible to think of the number of people that we were able to connect with. But even more importantly than that, as we look at this last week, there were two people who we know of who said yes to Jesus, who said, yes, I want that gift of salvation. And so we rejoice in that. It is so incredible to think that even in this time where we can't be gathered together, God is still at work. And God's bringing people into new life, giving a change of purpose and a change of eternity. It is so incredible to think that God uses us to see that take place. Now, as we think about this week and beyond, I had an incredible opportunity to connect with one of our missionaries, Patrick Just, and I want to share that conversation with you right now. Here, and it's good to be able to connect with Patrick Just. And so, Patrick, you and your family, you're in Idaho, is that right?
Yes, we're at the MAF headquarters in Nampa, Idaho. We're here for training, and it's on pause for a little bit now.
Yeah, but this was like planned. You were leaving Reading to go
Right.
to Nampa, and so what is your training looking like? I mean, what did it look like before everything kind of shook loose like it has?
Yeah, that's a good question. So what the plan was before all the COVID um, changes was to be here for maintenance standardization training, and then flight training, and then orientation, which is kind of a in-depth look at cultural issues and how to bridge gaps with the people we're going to serve. So we're able to get the maintenance part done. So that's great. That's done. That's behind us. But our training is put on pause now for the rest of it. So it looks like we'll be able to. So the plan was again to leave at the end of June for Indonesia for language school there. So now we're looking at the end of May to resume our flight training, and then the orientation, the cultural orientation, probably won't happen until October. That's kind of a bummer, but on the other hand, I don't know if we'd be able to get to Indonesia before October, with the travel restrictions and whatnot. So it's kind of all up in the air.
Can't you take a plane?
Yeah. Well, I saw one. They opened the hangar today, and it's just sitting there, nice and shiny, and
They don't like leave the keys laying around. I mean, you can't just like.
there aren't keys.
Oh, there
but the
aren't.
whole but the whole hangar's locked up. So
Oh, well, check
yeah,
under the mat. There's probably one there. So,
yeah.
hey, how's family doing? Doing
They're
good?
doing, they're doing great. Yeah, this is actually kind of a good time for us to have a little more time to study some things and to spend some time together as a family. So they're loving it. We have other MAF families here that are either like we've got a Swiss family who is going to be going to Haiti, so they're stuck here too. And there's a few other families, a couple of families that came back from Indonesia temporarily. Um, and there's a lot of MAF people still in country, still doing a lot of flying, not a lot, but maybe 40% or so of the normal flying for medical things and cargo. So there's a few people here, families, kids. We did a pretty good job at social distancing for a while. The kids seem to be getting closer though.
I know. I think it's going to happen more and more. So, hey, we love you guys. We miss you. It's been cool to be able to connect a little bit,
Yeah.
and to see like your posts on Facebook with your daughter raising her hands in worship
Yeah.
as she's watching RCF. Super, super cool. So proud of you, praying for you, and can't wait to see what God does.
Yeah, thank you. And it's been like I think I might have said this before. It's been a joy to stay connected with you all at RCF. We feel like it's it's sad for you all there that you've had to be sort of pulled apart and only able to connect virtually. But it's a blessing to us that we've gotten to connect just as much
Yeah.
with you all. So we feel very thankful for that.
Well, cool. Patrick, thanks for taking time to chat a little bit and share your bit of your journey with us. And again, we're just excited to see what God does.
Great. Well, thank you, and keep in touch.
Yep. God bless. Thanks a ton.
Bye.
Bye. Now, before we wrap up our video, I just want to tell you two things. Remind you that we can still connect. There are all sorts of different ways to connect. Life groups are gathering together. If you're involved in a life group, you should know if you're able to meet on Zoom. If you're not meeting on Zoom, reach out to your life group leader and see if you're missing out on something, or if they can begin meeting by Zoom. If you're not a part of a life group, we have another way to connect, which is called RCF Face to Face. Pastor Rick is leading that. It meets on Mondays and Thursdays at 3 o'clock. Just a short Zoom meeting. They started off talking about the code. Now they're looking at our doctrinal statement, the things that we believe as a church and what those mean. If you'd like to be a part of that, you can send an email to rick@rcfellowship.org. There's Zoom gatherings available for kids and for youth. If you want more information about that, if you want to get those links, you can go online to rcfellowship.org, or you can call the church office at 530-222-3542. No, that's not it. Tom, put the number up. I can never remember the number of the church. 222-3425. That's it. So 530-222-3425. See, I always just push a picture of the church on my phone and it calls. The last thing is I'm super excited. We are starting a new sermon series on Sunday. It is called Warrior, Poet, King. And we're talking about the life of David. Just an amazing figure in the Bible. 66 chapters dedicated to his life, and that doesn't include the 59 times that he's mentioned in the New Testament. Really important in the narrative of Scripture. Really important in the life of Jesus. And so we're going to spend some time looking at that incredible figure. Hey, lots of things going on. Check out the website. Check out our Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can stay connected and find out everything that's going on at RCF. Thanks for watching the video. We'll catch you online next time.